We are live right now. Very cool. Very swag. Bam. Let me just pop up this chat. Bam. Pull that up. There we go. Do I have Discord open? I don't have Discord open. That's one thing that I almost always have open, and I just didn't have it open just now. I wonder if it still sends out the stream notification. Yeah, it looks like it does, even when I don't have Discord open. That's good. Hello, who got first? Congrats, Sans, on getting first. How is everyone doing? What's up, Beeschurger? Congrats, Kawancha, on getting first on Twitch. How's everyone doing today? Chat, so we have a couple things. We're going to be multitasking here, okay? So, what's up, Arthur? How's it going? All right, guys. While I edit this short, or while I script, I need to script and film the short. Let me hold on. I just remembered. Bam. There we go. While I make this short, I'm going to AFK at the wood farm that we made because I need a lot of wood. What's up, Kawancha? How's it going? Turn your GUI scale down? My GUI scale is literally fine. What are you talking about? So guys, I actually off stream, it feels dirty to play my world off stream. I know I can, like there's no one to stop me, but I like almost never ever play my world off stream, so it feels weird. So I played my world off stream just to AFK at the wood farm, and I now have a crap ton of items that are going to be very helpful to me in making the thing. What's up, Patriotic Panda? How's it going? So if I wait, hold on. If I go, yeah, this is wood planks. So let's just refresh that. And I need a bunch of resources for this. I think most of it is stripped wood, so I'm hoping that I can repurpose this machine into a stripped wood factory, but we're gonna have to see if I can do that. Okay, so you can see we can ignore these top two items for now. So stripped oak logs, we need 20,000 of those. We need 7,000 stripped spruce logs. We need 5,000 stripped birch logs, and we need a little over 1 shulker box of jungle logs. We have all that. Okay, so thought you were making a short, so I'm going to. I just am, I'm doing a little bit of work in my world, and then I'm gonna start making the short while I AFK. So, legit just tried to skip ahead to the finished product. Ah, what a silly goober. Okay, so, oak logs are a thing that we need a bunch of, but I actually think I probably have a pretty good amount. So let's see. What I need to see, I want to see if I can convert, you know what, I'll just show you guys in a second. 7,000, yeah, I need a lot of things. Okay, so I don't have enough wood, but I do have almost enough wood. I might have more in chests. I probably have more in my chests. So let's see. Chat finally loaded for me. Nice. This doesn't look like writing a short. Well, because the stream is going to be I AFK. I basically am just gonna AFK while at one of my farms while I write this short. And to do that, I need to actually start AFKing there. So, oh, we got plenty of wood. Okay, that's lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we have 13 shulker boxes of this. Are you on survival now? I am on survival. I've been on survival for a long time. Okay, so let's see. Here's what we're going to do. Are you playing the Only Pale Garden World? No. That was a while ago. I'm going to do that again on Wednesday. I think that's going to be a Wednesday series, probably. Okay, so here's the plan, right? We load that in there. The plan is if I do... Okay, let's see if this works, right? That does not work. Hold on. If I go fast right click, I need to turn use off. Okay. Hold on. Ah! That could be what we need to do. Look at that. If I do that, I can make all of my stripped birch logs, or my stripped oak logs. What's up, Craftazilla? How's it going? Because I need 12,000 of them. So I can make all my stripped oak logs in the background while I film my short, which will be lovely. Now we're gonna go use. No, you know what we're gonna do? Guys, I have to cheat because I want, I'm gonna use carpet mod to just do player -pum4 use continuous. Oh, that doesn't even work. Okay, well. Never mind. I guess I have to do it this way. Hold on. You guys watched that. That's all I did, okay? It's not really cheating. But -pum4 exposed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna go use. There we go. And so what I'll have to do now is just tab out of here, and it should continue working in the background. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so now we're going to start writing a script. I'm going to make my short today. The short today is going to be about thunder in Minecraft. Or lightning, I guess. Thunderstorm. There we go. All right. You're writing now. Crazy. I know, right? And you guys can maybe hear it a little bit that it's working in the background. Tash is doing work at the camera. Bro, I told you, I have to do things in the world to work on the sheep fricker. Get back to work, whip sound. That's crazy. Add this. That is not my emote. I don't think I can legally add someone else's emote to my chat. Alright. So, I want to talk about the rareness of thunderstorms, but we might find some other interesting things as well. So, let's do that. Thunderstorms are an uncommon temporary global occurrence that can happen at any time. The exact type of precipitation during a thunderstorm varies depending on the temperature of the current biome. Interesting. Oh. Does that mean you can get a thunderstorm in like a snowing biome? I just joined and heard sheep fricker. Yeah, we're building a giant sheep fricker. Forgot thunderstorms existed. They are pretty rare. While the clear counter is counting down, the weather is always clear. This counter is only used when setting the counter to a value given by the player or 5 minutes. The rain counter counts down to 0, and each time it reaches 0, the rain is toggled on or off. When the rain is turned on, the counter is reset to a value between 12,000 and 24,000, 0.5 to 1 days. And when the rain is turned off, the counter is reset to a value of, okay, 0.5 to that days. Okay, right? Everyone bless me or you're banned. Okay, so, like the rain counter, the thunder counter also toggles thunder on and off when it reaches 0, but clear weather overrides the on state. Hey, thank you for the raid, Knickknack. Appreciate that. What's up, Lyric Fall, and what's up, Knickknack? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, but clear weather overrides the on state. When thunder is turned on, the thunder counter is reset to 3,600 to 15,600 ticks. 3 to 13 minutes. And when thunder is turned off, the counter resets to that. Okay. Thunder can occur in the game only when rain and thunder states happen to be at the same time. The random combination of the states toggled by the rain and thunderstorm counters result in a 1.44% chance for thunderstorms to occur, or an average time of 9 hours between thunderstorms. Okay, that's what I thought. You troubleshooting things too? No, I'm just I'm working on a YouTube short. I had to tutor a kid today, and he was wearing so much cologne, and I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to it because I was uncontrollably sneezing. That's interesting. I've seen the sheep fricker, but not the giant one. I haven't built the giant one yet, so... Would you like to play in my Bedrock world? No thanks. Thunderstorms can be skipped entirely with the use of the bed, regardless of the time of day. I'm pretty sure there's something... Let's see. I want to see if I can find... Oh, you can get struck by lightning twice in succession. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Oh, well, it changes color at sunset. I like reading the wiki for this reason. Oh, I'm out of wood, I think. Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh, no, I am. I'm out of wood. What's up, Hyper? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You're trying to get a server for that to work, and now water has no collision. Interesting. What's up, Artie Warty? How's it going? You were not first, but that's okay. Oh. Oh, I'm like almost done. I'm just gonna reload this with more items, and then we'll continue working on the short. And then use... Okay. So, let's see. I think this should be working pretty well. Okay, so... that's taking quite a bit of durability from my axe. But I think this should be working pretty well. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. We got a whole bunch of stripped wood. I'm gonna go repair the axe so that I can use it for like, I don't know, an hour or whatever without it needing to be broken or fixed. The infinite dimension snapshot is a pain at points. What are you doing in it? I'm gonna make a server soon. Cool. Do you have any tips for Minecraft Shorts creators? Not like currently, but I like to think that making my short right now will probably be helpful to Shorts creators. Hooks are really important. I think that's probably one of the most important things to focus on when you do a short. You obviously need the whole short to be good, but hooks are important. There are a few easy things, you know, like making a good hook, or comment bait is always good as well. Let me just kill these guys. Bam. Wanted to do it as a throwback to simpler time to combat burnout. I see. Interesting. Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, challenge playthroughs are always fun. Java or Bedrock? This is Java. Do you ever... Wait, I missed a message. Where did it go? Do you ever use AI in your videos? I do not. The only time that I've used AI in my videos is I, like, once or twice tried out this AI tool that what it does is it just cuts your videos into, like, when I script things, it just automatically gets rid of bad takes and stuff, and that's pretty neat. I didn't really need it that much, though, so I didn't continue using it or anything. Okay, we're just gonna load this bad boy up with a lot of wood, and then we're gonna get to stripping. Whoa, pause. No stripping will be done in this stream, chat. Sorry to disappoint. Dashpum will not be removing his clothing. He meant stripping the logs. This is like 4,000, so this should take like half of the durability on my axe, because it has 2,000 durability. This is about 4,000 items, so that should be reasonably about that much. I'm on Twitch now. Nice. Can you please give your world download? Sorry, I don't. Maybe you can make the short about a new update or snapshot for Minecraft. If you're suggesting that to me, then yes. If you're suggesting that to someone else, then also yes. It's a very easy one to make videos about. This is about to... Hold on. There we go. All right, now we go fast. Right click. There we go. All right, now that's working in the background. Are the ideas the hardest part for you? Yes, they are. Ideas are relatively difficult to come up with. Once I get a good idea, it's usually pretty easy to write a short. Reading through the wikis is a pretty solid idea. Let's see. Lightning may randomly spawn a skeleton trap horse. Interesting. It's a higher difficulty on different game modes. They trigger the trap. Oh, it despawns. I didn't know that. I forgot that lightning striking a turtle instantly kills it. Oh, lightning mechanics. For each loaded chunk, every tick, there is a 1 in 100,000 chance of an attempted lightning strike during a thunderstorm. For this probability, if 201 chunks are loaded, about 201 chunks are loaded, from the radius of 128, then 90% of the time up to 5 lightning strikes occur in the world each minute, with an average of approximately 2.4 lightning strikes each minute. When lightning is to strike, random X and Z coordinates within the chunk are chosen, and the block just above... Wait, is it still working? Oh, okay, it looks like it is. 3-minute shorts are goated. I'm not making 3-minute shorts. There's like a 0% chance that I'm gonna make 3-minute shorts. Hopefully it won't be like TikTok and be 10. Your keyboard and mouse, what about it? And the block just above... Oh, wait, okay. Random X and Z coordinates are chosen. Block above it. The highest block in the column, basically. Strikes the rod. Then if there are any living entities that can see the sky in a 3 by height by 3 region from 3 below the target block up to world height, one entity is selected at random, and the lightning target is moved to the block the entity stands in. Oh, interesting. So lightning is actually more likely to strike people. Have you done a short on the creaking yet? I have. Dash, you can yap about balls for longer if there are 3-minute shorts. Okay, the issue with 3-minute shorts is that A, it takes me like several hours to make a 1-minute short. So making a 3-minute short, if the meta becomes 3-minute shorts, it's gonna suck cheeks. Because 3-minute shorts are gonna take me triple as long to make. Second, I would get paid half as much to make 3-minute shorts. Because I get paid to use music in shorts, and one of the weird things about the 3-minute shorts is that if you use like a sound, if you use any copyrighted material at all, including like sounds, on a short that's above 1 minute long, it's instantly just blocked and no one will see it. So you can only get paid to use music if you do a under 1 minute long short. So it's kind of stupid. What's your keyboard and mouse? I have a Rainy 75 keyboard and a Razer Viper V2 Pro. What's up, Sasquatch? How's it going? Okay, so that's pretty interesting that it like moves the location that is chosen, then changes its mind and moves to the location of an entity. Targeted block is checked again for the following conditions. Target block can see the sky. Rain, not snow, is falling in the targeted block. Thus, lightning does not naturally strike within cold biomes. Okay. When lightning strikes, all entities within a 6 by 12 by 6 region horizontally, centered on the northwest corner of the target block, with the bottom edge 3 below the target block are struck by lightning. Multiple passes are made over this region. So items dropped during an earlier pass may be destroyed during the subsequent pass. Oh, that's interesting. Damage immunity usually prevents struck mobs from taking more than 2.5 hearts of damage. Non-solid blocks are not directly affected by lightning. Every player with an... I do know about that. That could be an interesting thing to talk about in the short. The ability to hear thunder affects multiplayer as it is able... Yeah, okay, there we go. Because lightning bolts only happen in loaded chunks, this can be used to, for example, know where the other player is in a multiplayer world with only 2 players. However, the spawn chunks are always loaded, so triangulation might lead you to world spawn instead. So it can thunder without the player around in spawn chunks? That's interesting. Dash, my short is doing awful even compared to my other shorts. That's unfortunate. Whoa, you have a brat, the chat emote? That's awesome. I didn't know that they added that. There's like a brat, but it's like chat, Twitch global emote. That's pretty cool. Do you guys like the album Brat? It's a pretty great album. Oh, I forgot about this. Lightning rods are more effective on Java for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But Bedrock, the Java devs just like Java more or something, so they gave us better, more effective lightning rods. What's up, Lan? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Uploaded a week ago and it has 20 views. It happens. Flying Chicken Nugget, my Spanish channel is just my normal videos, but in Spanish, and they don't do well, or they haven't been doing well, and like the normal videos do well. So I think to some extent it's just like you have to be consistent with it, and eventually YouTube will give you the views that you deserve. Because like the videos are good videos, like they do well in English, you know. So like I assume that they're also gonna be good in other languages, but they don't do well, so you know, it happens. What's with the lotion? I don't know. I don't even know. Boo, Bedrock. What's up, Elmo's World? Most of your viewers aren't Spanish. Well, in all fairness, Hyperjacks, I'm not trying to target my current viewers. I'm trying to get Spanish people to watch my Spanish videos. I'm not going to be consistent. I'm too lazy to even make a title. That's fair. How often do you upload shorts when you first started? I started off doing everyday shorts for like a summer, and then it was like, this is way too much, and so I dialed back, and now I do every other day. I don't even... Dude, it was crazy that I did that, because I didn't even have an editor back then. Now I struggle to do every other day shorts, and I have an editor, too. Okay. I actually learned Spanish so I can watch Tash's Spanish channel and give him more money. W Chaz. I make a short once in a while. That's fair. That's pretty reasonable. Okay, so it rains and it thunders between every 0.5 or every half a day to 7.5 days, right? Between that amount. But in order for it to thunder, it also has to be raining. So that makes it 9 hours is 21 days. So it rains on average, or it thunders on average every 21 days. Make it viral? I'm gonna try. What's up, New Kiddo? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I know you. Are you the real New Kiddo, or are you just someone with the same name as New Kiddo? I'm assuming you're the real New Kiddo, but you do have an underscore in your name, so I don't know. Let's just assume that you're the real New Kiddo. Real? Nice. What's up? How's it going? Maybe make a short about something random like raccoons. What? Ah, yes. Raccoons. Mojang should add raccoons to Minecraft. It would be pretty awesome. They almost added raccoons to Minecraft because they almost added the rascal, and that's like basically a raccoon. Not in appearance, just in terms of like mob behavior. Pretty much a raccoon. What's up? I'm Bread. How's it going? Welcome back. Okay, sorry guys. I gotta lock in. It's time for me to lock in. Wait, isn't there a thing? I'm pretty sure there's a mechanic with rain that makes it more likely to rain the longer that you don't sleep for. But I need to actually confirm whether that is or is not true before I can do anything. Because I want to talk about that if that is true. I'm like, I do believe that that's true. Rain is the type of weather that occurs, semi-common global occurrence. There's a 5 to 7.5 day delay. Rain has a small chance to worsen into a thunderstorm. Always clears at sunrise. Otherwise, it stops after a random duration. Rain can fall tilted. Oh, interesting. Huh. A monkey for no reason whatsoever. Monkey. I've been watching the Planet of the Apes series with my girlfriend, and they're pretty fire. Monkey movie goes hard. I guess they might not like it if I call them monkeys, but ape movie goes hard. Oh, interesting. It decreases to 3. Moonlight is not decreased. Sky itself darkens, even in biomes where it doesn't rain. They're no longer visible. They're still visible in biomes without rain. Clouds darken, although clouds themselves do not precipitate. Extinguishes fire. From the screen to the ring to the pen. Great song. Top 10 songs of all time. Mobs on fire. I think I ran out. Did I just run out of wood? I think I ran out of wood, chat. I did. Wow, look at that. Use. And then fast. That's lovely, though. We love to see that I'm running out of wood. Oh, look at all of that. Look at all that. We did miss a few here and there. And it did take roughly half of the durability on my axe. Which is just saying I'm big brain, because I knew that it was going to take about half the durability of my axe, and you guys didn't believe me. So. Or, I don't know, maybe you guys did believe me. I don't know why I said you guys didn't believe me. I don't think anybody was like, you're wrong, Dash, your axe is gonna break. Shut up. Okay, anyways, let's do that. Dash, does bald primitive chimp sound familiar? No. Do you plan on posting more long-form videos? I do, yes. Eventually. They take a while, but I do eventually want to make more long-form videos. Boop. Throw those in there. What's your opinion on women? Cringe other than my girlfriend. I'm legally required to say that. All right, back to chopping wood. Dash is sexist confirmed. No, men are cringe too, except for my girlfriend. Dash, you should make a compilation of the clips people sent in the Discord. I feel like I would rather someone else do that because I'm lazy. That's too much. That's too much work. While fishing, there's a shorter wait time. Oh, really? Farmland becomes hydrated if it isn't from rain? I didn't know that, to be honest. Oh, please give this to Java Edition. Please give this to Java Edition. Really? Conduit power works out of water. I did not know that. That's actually very interesting. Dude, am I hallucinating? I swear that sleeping reduces the odds of rain happening, but I'm not finding that anywhere. Let's look at the wiki page for sleep. What is this? Sleep. Bed. There we go. What is conduit power? What do you mean, what is conduit power? Actually, I guess you might just... Bro's just a noob. Doesn't understand the conduit power. Bro doesn't understand conduit power. Are all beds distributed equally? No, it looks like yellow bed is the most. Wow, who would have known? Yellow beds are more common than other beds, guys. That's incredible. They have not updated this yet to the newest version of the game. Is there like, where's, oh, sleeping, okay. Beds are used by pressing the use item button. A player sleeps during a thunderstorm or night between and stars appear in the sky. Players can sleep during a thunderstorm, attempting to use a bed at any other time. Oh my gosh, they have different messages. You can sleep only at night or during thunderstorms, or you can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. That's a better sentence. The you can sleep only at night sounds awkward. Anyways, that doesn't really matter. Sleeping in a bed with that results in the player being kicked out. Sleeping in a bed is possible only in the overworld. Well, that is true. Okay, here we go. One of your shorts has been speed ran? Really? Which one? Are you excited for Halloween? I am. I am excited. I just heard myself not, like, chopping the wood anymore, so I went to check, but I still was. Okay, Phantoms. Let's just search rain. Sleeping changes the time of day. In Java Edition, the weather cycle resets only during rainy or snowy weather. I swear that it used to... Let's see. If a player didn't... Taking damage from any source while in a bed. The player also cannot sleep in a bed occupied by another player. Player can sleep in a bed being used by a villager. If sleeping requirements are met, the player is positioned in the bed. Once all players in the world are asleep. During this time, chat window is focused. Waterlogged beds. Oh, I forgot that that's a thing. Waterlogged beds. Oh, you can sleep in them if you have water breathing or conduit power. Interesting. Beds displaying an error above the hotbar is a feature exclusive to beds. What is an error? Huh? Beds displaying an error? Oh, this bed is obstructed. I see. You should go watch the most recent speedrunning shorts by Joe Kane. Am I gonna get copyrighted for that? Probably not. Let's see. Joe Kane. Dang. Bro has a lot of subscribers. This one?
Speedrunner shirts.
Why does Mark Zuckerberg wear the same outfit every day?
That's how they programmed him, but he claims it allows him to focus his mental energy on more important decisions at work.
Why is this truck dropping hundreds of weird black balls on the water reservoir?
These are shade balls, and they block the sunlight from a
Is
battery,
this the one?
forming toxic chemicals in it.
This woman hasn't washed her hair in over 20 years, and you will not
Jesus.
believe what they found
Dude,
inside.
why does he have a fidget spinner in his hands?
Don't get this tattoo if you don't know its meaning. Watch the entire video.
That's how far you can
Oh
get
my
it.
gosh,
Singles
where's
count.
mine?
There's lots of different personal meanings, like years of sobriety or loss of a loved one, so do what you want.
Oh my gosh,
It
it's
can lead to
me.
back and neck pain.
Who even plays Bedrock Edition?
I do, but the main reason is it can be played on almost anything in its cross-platform.
I wrote down some reasons.
Wow. Crazy. Oh my goodness. What an easy... Dude, I should have been a short speed runner. It would be so easy. What an easy job to have. You just watch a bunch of shorts and then summarize them. Oh my goodness. Guy probably makes so much money by just like taking other people's shorts and summarizing them. That's crazy. Speed run short for me, please? No. Okay. Did I read all of this? Sleeping changes the time of day. Oh no, I feel like I didn't. If there are 2 or more blocks of space, then the player can wake up on the bed. If there's less than 2 blocks above the bed and there's room to the side, then the player wakes up on the side of the bed. The player still wakes up on top but is suffocated. Villagers always wake up on top of the bed, meaning they can suffocate if there isn't enough room. Sleeping changes the time of day and resets the weather cycle, changing the weather to clear conditions. In Java Edition, the weather cycle resets only during rainy or snowy weather. The player wakes up next to the bed, facing the bed. Sleeping does not accelerate processes that take place over time, such as that or that. To skip the night in multiplayer, all players in the overworld must be in the bed at the same time. Villagers are unable to skip the night. Players and villagers do not drown or take damage from lava while in a bed, or if the bed is destroyed due to, for example, an explosion. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. See you later, Alterrock. My mom said my alarm isn't loud enough if I sleep past it. I'm just a heavy sleeper. No, she might be right. She might be right. You might just need a louder alarm. Once a player has entered a bed, their spawn is set. Multiple players. Really? In Bedrock, the last player to use a specific bed is the only player who can respawn there, and players who had previously slept there respawn at world spawn. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. It's at max volume. Oh, well, that sucks. Using a bed in the daytime. When a bed explodes, it does not set the spawn point. The message respawn point is set. The check for a bed is made only when the player respawns. This means that the bed can be destroyed and replaced or even reoriented, but as long as there is a bed present in the same location, the player can respawn there. If a player's bed is absent, or if the area around the bed is unsuitable, yeah, okay. And the player respawns there. When choosing where to respawn the player, the northwest location of the 7 blocks adjacent. You know, I'm really not seeing... I think what I am seeing, most likely, is... Oh, more beds around a zombie villager have a chance to speed up the process of curing a villager. Sorry, this is just like a Wikipedia reading stream, I guess. But that's very interesting. I want to see... Look for cure accelerants. It checks each block within a 9x9 cube. For each one found up to 14, there's a 30% chance of decreasing the countdown timer by 1 more tick. Therefore, having at least 14 half beds and or iron bars within range speeds up conversion by an average... Yes! 4.2%! Iron bars and workstations too. Seems like it's just beds. Beds and iron bars. What are we doing? We're researching for a short. That's so funny. I remember learning about that. If you put 14 iron bars around it, you get 4.2% faster. It should really be like 50% faster. Like, if you're gonna go through the trouble of putting a bunch of iron bars around, like putting 14 iron bars around your thing, your villager, it should be much faster. Like, I don't know why it's 4% faster. I thought the short was on lightning storms. In all fairness, yes, it was. I just got sidetracked and wanted to look at something. I need to find out. Oh, are we out of... We might be done. Somebody just told me that, JJ. Oh, we are actually out of wood already. Look at that. Look at that. We should be... We gotta go repair this axe and then continue stripping it. Look at that, though. That's pretty lovely. That's a lot of stripped wood. Me personally, I'm a big fan of a lot of stripped wood. That's awesome. Bam. Boop. 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 Dash, stop stripping your wood. It's inappropriate. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys can forgive me for being inappropriate with my wood. Boop. I'm just gonna throw all this onto the floor. There we go. All right. This is actually going pretty swimmingly, if you ask me, because we're getting our stripped wood. We're getting our stripped wood, and it is and I'm not even having to do like any work to do it. I'm just doing it in the background. It's great. I do need to go repair my elytra, or my axe, I mean. I need to repair my axe, and we're gonna put these guys away. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, that's pretty good, though. We are mostly done getting, or we're like halfway done, I think. How many shulker boxes is that? That's 5. So I need 13. So I'm less than halfway, but we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. We're getting through all this wood. It's beautiful. I have an ad? Dang, that's rough. On YouTube, there are no ads. YouTube streams, because YouTube allows me to do this, YouTube streams are ad-free, so feel free to support me with, you know, a membership or anything like that. But I just mainly want you guys to not have to deal with ads, because ads are cringe. And I'm not making enough money off of ads on my streams for it to really be worth me putting ads on them. Why do you need naked wood, though? Because I'm building a massive wood block. I'm building an absolutely humongous wood block, and so in order to get that, I need to strip a whole lot of wood. Dash, what if you did a 3-minute short naming your top 25 stream viewers? JJ, what if I didn't do that? What if that's a terrible idea and I didn't do that? These guys take forever to get down here. It's such a slow gold farm. I'm so glad I designed a better one. I just wish that I could change this farm into my farm without having to, like, redecorate it. But I would definitely have to redecorate, like, large portions of it, which would be a lot of work. And I'm not going to bother doing all that work. Boop, boop, boop. Put that like that. There we go. Still making your statue? Nice. Just install carpet mod? For what? Dash, remember that one time the gold farm died? No, I don't think so. What are you talking about? Oh, guys, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I got charged creepers. Yesterday, while I was AFKing at the farm, I was just watching... I'm rewatching Squid Game in preparation for Season 2, because I'm gonna make another Squid Game video, and I want to make it better than the last one, too. So I've been rewatching Squid Game in preparation, and it's just a good show. And while I was sitting there, and then I heard thunder, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's my time. And so I went... I flew around, I struck like 20 different creepers around the world with lightning, and so I can get a bunch of zombie piglin heads. Remember that one time you died? I do. What do you mean you don't know it's a canon event? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Build garlic bread's EOL farm. I don't use bots, so no. Bots, in my opinion, in a single player world, bots are cheating. The only time that I use bots is, I think I've used a bot to, like, load a chunk once before to film a shot. So that when I came through the portal, it was loaded. But I primarily avoid using bots. I'll use myself as the bot. Like, I'm fine with using carpet mod and, like, you know, I'm fine with using carpet mod in order to make myself do things. But I don't like having, I think that adding additional players, or having bots, is no longer single player. I feel like you shouldn't, a farm, I think that it's just better as well for, like, having, it's good to have constraints on what you can and can't do. In a single player world, you shouldn't need multiple players to run a farm, which is why I don't use farms that are not able to be built in single player. Use fast. There we go. What's your favorite car? I don't even know, dude. I don't know. What happened to your giant storage system? I took a break from it because Mojang might change mechanics that break it. So I'm not going to build it until Mojang decides if they're going to break it or not. That's basically the idea. Oh man, I haven't written a single thing down yet. Okay, well that's not great. While the clear counter is counting down, the weather is always clear. The rain counter counts down to 0, and each time it reaches 0, the rain is toggled on or off. When the rain is turned on, the counter is reset to a value between that. Okay. See you later, Ethan. Oh, ethanol. See you later, ethanol. Or ethanol. Is Granite doing this one? No. Oh, sorry. Granite's gone for like a week. So Styro, if you can, you're gonna be I really should have told you this, but I guess I forgot it. If you can, you're gonna be the subbing in editor for like a week. You should try using camera commands from Bedrock. Perhaps. Okay, cool. That's great, Styrofoam. Thank you. Okay. What do I do for the hook for this? Do I do thunderstorms suck? Except it's not a torture video. Granted might have fallen for the same ad that got Challenger. No, Granted, I think Granted is at a funeral right now. Right about Minecraft. Oh my gosh, you just blew this thing wide open. I should write about it. Thunderstorms are really stupid. Here's why. Maybe I'll do thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are really frustrating. And I'll just do a rant about Do I have enough things? My main thing that I don't like about thunderstorms is that they're too rare. You know what? I'm gonna make a short about the channeling. Maybe I'll make the short about the channeling enchantments sucking. Or just like Trident enchantments being bad in general. Should I just make a short about Trident enchantments being bad? And then they can last either half an hour or half a minute. They can last between 3 and 13 minutes. Yesterday, when I got a thunderstorm, it lasted for, I believe, like 3 minutes because it was so short. I got my items out of my shulker and it was gone. It was over. Riptide is fun though? True. True. Finished building a 12 game tick 2x2 spruce farm today. Just need to shove 20 withers in Bedrock. Nice. Make a short about chat. I'm not gonna do that. He hates chat. He would never. You guys just aren't interesting enough to make a short about. That would be like, make a short that takes hours of your time and then gets 5 views. That would be the short. It wouldn't get me any views. You guys know I want to make views and I want to make money, so I'm gonna make good shorts. Okay. Do I make it about... I've made a couple of videos talking about tridents before, and they've done well. I don't think I've specifically mentioned channeling in any of them. I could just talk about... I could just make a short about how impaling and impaling and channeling are both terrible. Tridents are amazing in Bedrock. That's true, but wow, Dash just called us not interesting enough. All he cares about are views and money. For my shorts, I want them to do well. My streams, I care about my viewers, but not enough to make a short about you guys. Sorry. Make a short about upcoming community event. I'm not doing a community event, so that would be interesting. Dash, can you make a community post about top 25 stream viewers? I'll make a community post about the top 5 stream viewers. How about that? No, I'm not gonna do that. JJ just really wants to see her name on, like, a community post on my channel. Make a video about silverfish. Maybe. Okay, Tridents have the most useless enchantments. Let me explain. I need to launch another instance of Minecraft so I can test things. Is that the one that I've been using? I actually don't know. Is this the right one? It is. Good. Make a short Ina Bastion? What about it specifically? I'm bald too, brother. I have quite a bit of hair. I have a big forehead, but I've got at least a little bit of hair. Okay, I just wanted to see. Make a short in the ocean monument. Can I make a religion about you? Go for it. Guys, look, it's the location of my most recent short. Oh my gosh. What? Dashpum, your most recent short? My most recent short that is doing shockingly well for a reason that I am not sure about. It's so weird. Okay, my most recent short statistically has absolutely putrid analytics. It has really, really bad average view duration. But for whatever reason, it is still doing well. And I am not going to complain about that, but it is doing well regardless of the fact that its average view duration is terrible. That location gives me PTSD. It's true. Make a short about your resource packs. I actually should do that. A lot of people were asking about the texture packs I use. Like for like the observer in the most recent short, like the observer has in the texture pack that I use, the observer like makes faces. You'll see. You can see it like makes faces. Okay. I don't know if I need to talk about loyalty. Trident enchantments are loyalty. Loyalty is fine. Loyalty is pretty good. It is, yeah, loyalty's fine. I don't really have much to talk about in terms of loyalty. Shiny forehead. True. It is a little shiny. Genuinely don't care, but it's fun coming up with suggestions and hearing your opinions on the random nonsense that I yap about. That's good. What's your favorite Minecraft block? Amethyst. I really like Amethyst. Also, the Crafter is up there now. Tridents have the most useless enchantments. Let me explain. Let me explain. Yeah, oh dude, you know what I just realized? Now that lightning rods exist, tridents actually do have like pretty useless enchantments. Because like back in the day, tridents were the best way to get like a charged creeper, but now you can just get it into a boat and then get a lightning rod to shoot it. Okay, so should I just do the channeling enchantment is useless? Do I have enough to talk about with the channeling enchantment? Do I have enough to talk about? I would basically just talk about how infrequently it rains, the fact that it's obsolete because of lightning rods, and it does ever so slightly more damage. I don't know. I don't even know, dude. Let's see. I'm curious. I'm gonna look enchant-pump for channeling. Okay. We're just gonna spawn in. Alright, styrofoam, you're getting spawned in because why not? Data, get, entity, styrofoam, health. Okay. That did 6 damage. That did 6 damage to him. And now he's back to full health. Okay, now let's go weather, thunder. That did 8 damage to him that time. Interesting. That did slightly more. I guess it does do a little bit of extra armor. My skin is good. Wow. Java versus Bedrock impaling. I've already talked about that though, and I don't want to just make a short about the exact same thing. But I do want to talk about how much I hate channeling and how infrequently it thunders. I personally think that channeling should make it so that when it's raining, any time that it's raining, you can strike things with lightning. I think that would be fine. Goodbye. I think that would be a good buff to it. I could rant about impaling being useless. I guess I'll probably do that. Some people are gonna be like, this guy, you already talked about this, and they're right, but I'm gonna talk about it again. Impaling. Impaling does extra damage to aquatic mobs, which is Axolotls, dolphins, guardians, elder guardians. So those are the only two. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So those are the only two mobs that it's actually useful against, because I don't think many people are killing the rest of these mobs. Oh my gosh, in Java Edition Combat Test 4, it would also apply. Oh, that's an interesting thing that I could talk about. Impaling is useful on Bedrock, though. True. True. Trident should be craftable. I don't think I actually agree with that, to be honest with you. I don't think I agree with that. It's different in Bedrock. I am aware. I made a short about it. Loyalty is good. Yeah, that is true. Loyalty is good, but I'm trying to think. Do I don't know how to make this short without just talking about Trident or about impaling again. And I already made a whole short about impaling. But I do have that to add. I can talk about how in one of the combat test updates, they made it so that it also works that way. And hopefully they'll add that soon. I could probably end it like that. Talk about April Fool's craftable tridents. That is, yeah. That actually is an interesting thing that I could do. The mod that spawns players. Oh, carpet mod. If I need extra time, maybe I'll add that. Should I just do... Tridents are kind of useless? Could the short be about just a rant about tridents being useless and needing a buff? I could do that. There we go. We figured it out. Tridents are kind of useless. Let me explain. Tridents are a really hard weapon to get your hands on. Hold on. I need to see Minecraft launcher. I need to see what the base damage of tridents is in Bedrock Edition. So I'm launching Bedrock. Oh, also this guy is done, apparently. Use fast right click. I did about half the durability on there, as I expected. You know, I feel like I'm losing a lot here. Because I should... Okay, actually, maybe I'm not. Let's see. I should have 2 full shulker boxes of stripped wood here. A little bit over 2 full shulker boxes of stripped wood. Do I actually have that much? Is another question. I might be getting scammed. It might just be a matter of some of it's getting blown up. But I should... Oh no, I think I probably have about everything that I'm supposed to have. Oh yeah, okay, we're good, we're good. I'm just gonna do this by hand because I don't feel like going and using the whole machine. Probably would have been faster to go use the machine, but... There we go. Make a trident farm. I already have a trident farm. Okay, I'm glad we finally, I think we kind of figured out what I want to make the short about. Once I figure out what I want to make the short about, it's much easier to actually make the short. So that's a big W in my book. Bam. Bam. put all that in there. And then let's just put that in there. And then I'm going to put that in my offhand. And then I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to put down these guys. Bam. Whee! What's up, Winale? How's it going? It's so interesting to watch the process. Thank you. What's up, RNG man? That's a cool name. Alright, bam. And then I'm gonna go use. And then we're gonna go fast right click. And then I'm gonna tab out. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, chat. Did Minecraft launch? Nope. Minecraft Bedrock Edition did not launch. I started launching it and then it must have just decided, no, I'm actually not gonna launch. Which I don't know why I did that. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's launching. Alright. So let's just see, let's see what the Tridents are about in this version. Make a game crashing machine. That would be neat. I'm not really huge on that, but that would be interesting. Okay, let's what was I doing with all these items in my inventory? I wonder why I had all of those there. Kinda weird. Kind of an odd array of items to have. It does 8 damage. Isn't that the same amount that it does in Java? No, it does 9 in Java? Okay. But you can spam click in Bedrock, which is interesting. And they have Impaling actually being a useful enchantment. Okay. Tridents are kind of useless. Let me explain. Tridents are a really hard weapon to get your hands on. Having, I have so many tabs open. Trident. Having a... We'll just say, you know what, having a really low chance of getting them when killing a drowned. And you'd expect Tridents are a really hard weapon to get your hands on, having a really low chance of getting them when killing a drowned. So you'd expect for all that work. So you'd expect after all that work that they'd be pretty good. Let's see. I don't love that line. Tridents are a really hard weapon to get your hands on, having a really I'm just gonna say because they rarely drop from drowns. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But you'd expect them to be pretty good. But let's see. What's the DPS? How do I calculate damage per second in Minecraft? Oh, there we go. Damage per second. Look at that. Thank you, Minecraft. Damage per second. Damage. Let's just do damage. There we go. Yeah, okay. Tridents deal more damage but they're not, because even though tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness. On Bedrock, tridents are crazy good. True. I am aware of this. Well, they're good for PvP. I kind of mainly just want to rant about tridents sucking on Java Edition, but I already made a video that's basically... I made a video that was called, Tridents are great, or Tridents are amazing on Bedrock Edition, so I'm not just going to make a Tridents are terrible on Java Edition video, because that would be, like, the opposite. Although I could do that. Although that is kind of what I'm doing. Maybe I should just mention that. Yeah, honestly, that I think is what I'm going to do. Is that how much a netherite sword does? Yeah. Alright. I'm changing my mind for the, 19th time. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Something weird has happened. What is going on here? Use fast. Okay. I love how Young's better monument spawns with a trident in the middle instead of gold. I have never seen that, to be honest. Oh, somebody before said, what is that goofy, dance? It's just, actions and stuff when you float. It has the same texture, or it has the same animation for when you are levitating from a shulker, which I think they'll hopefully change eventually. Tridents are kind of useless. On Java Edition. Somebody is going to call me out for this being, the same short as my Tridents are amazing on Bedrock Edition, but... Let me explain. On Java Edition, on Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get, because drowns rarely spawn with them, and rarely drop. And when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get your hands on them, when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But they're not, because even though tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness, and tridents can't. So tridents are outclassed as a weapon. So tridents are a way worse weapon. Also, swords can have sharpness, and tridents can't, so tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, tridents enchantments are kinda terrible. Riptide is pretty useful. Additionally, trident enchantments are kinda terrible. Riptide is... Should I just make this, guys, like a rage bait video and say that Riptide is just bad all around? Nah. Riptide is pretty useful. For getting around, and for launching yourself to your death. No, Riptide is so good. Riptide is pretty good. Additionally, trident enchantments are kinda terrible. Riptide is pretty useful for getting around, and for launching yourself to your death. Should I say, like, because unlike wind charges, it doesn't prevent fall damage? Because unlike wind charges, it doesn't prevent fall damage. Next, channeling. Next, what is this background song right now? Cherry Blossom Skies by Harris Heller. Channeling used to be pretty cool, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely useless. Not only do you have to wait an average of 9 hours of 9 real life hours for it to thunder to make your channeling trident useful. Wait, I forget. Does having Riptide on a trident make it so that you just can't throw it permanently? Or is it only during the rain? Yeah, it does just make it so that you can't throw it permanently. I kind of hate that. That's kind of stupid. I'm gonna write that down. Riptide is pretty useful for getting around. But it doesn't prevent fall damage. So it's really easy to accidentally die of fall damage. I don't know if YouTube will block my video if I say kill yourself in it. I don't want to say, like, to accidentally kill yourself. But it doesn't prevent fall damage. But it doesn't prevent fall damage like wind charges, like breeze balls. So it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the coolest things about tridents is they can be thrown. Also, one of the coolest things about tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your trident means you can never throw it again, even if you aren't in water. They unalive yourself instead. I could do that. Stop spamming styrofoam. Tridents are a really good farming tool on Java and Bedrock. They're good on Bedrock. I don't think they're good on Java. Lose yourself. So it's really easy to accidentally die using it. I think that's fine. Also, one of the best things about tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your trident means you can never throw it again, even if you aren't in water. Next, channeling used to be pretty cool. Next, channeling, channeling is pretty cool in theory, until you realize it's only useful every 9 hours in Minecraft. Every nine real life hours. What is the need for the even if you aren't in water bit? Since you just said you can't throw it. Because Riptide makes you, like, it launches you when you're in water. So you would think that that when you're not in water, you would be able to throw it normally. Dodge words like unalive sound bad, or rather just phrase it differently. Yeah, I agree. I'm very curious what your channel is. I don't know if I have seen your videos before. Oh, what? Is this German? Is this German videos? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. Interesting. In German? Word. If I ever make a German YouTube channel, I'll come to you for help. Dash, when are you gonna make more mods? Bro, JJ is just wants attention so bad. Okay. Next, channeling is pretty cool in theory. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory, until you realize that it only thunders until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real life hours for 3 to 13 minutes. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling almost never usable. Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers. But since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. I feel like I'm going over my limit of words right now. I'm pretty sure I've gone too long at this point. But let's see. Yeah, I'm right about to go too long. Should talk about how once it goes into the void, it is gone, including with loyalty. I don't think that's true. I think it does come back on Java or on Bedrock Edition. Just speak faster. I can't speak that fast. I wish I could see a top 10 of what. I think you can. I think if you do exclamation point top and then space 10, it will do it. Why are there tons of YouTube chat but only 9 on Twitch? Because I have 600,000 subscribers on YouTube and 3,000 followers on Twitch. Mojang should have weather control. That would be cool. I just think... No, Beast, that would wind up sounding really bad. I've been promoting my Twitch a lot more lately, but I stream on YouTube as well, so there's no reason, there's not like a need for people to go onto Twitch, you know? Tridents are kinda useless on Java Edition. Let me explain. On Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because Tridents rarely spawn, or because Drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good, but they're not, because even though Tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness and Tridents can't, so Tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, Trident enchantments are kinda trash. I'm gonna change terrible to trash. Kinda trash. Riptide is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage like Breeze Ball, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is that they can be thrown. Riptide is pretty useful. I feel like I should say what it does. Riptide launches you in water, and is pretty useful for getting around, but doesn't prevent fall damage. I think I'm just going to get rid of this, but doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can never throw it again. You know, we'll just say, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it, even if you aren't in water. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real-life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling almost never usable. Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. I just realized. I don't know why I'm adding apostrophes. I never add apostrophes. You should make a brain-rotted version of the short instead. Instead of trash, you say mid. Instead of useless, you say not so skibbity. I think I would lose all my subscribers. Shorts go to 3 minutes tomorrow. Awesome. I'm not going to make a 3-minute short, but how about an enchantment called Infinite Thunder? I personally think that in the middle of reading the script during recording, can you randomly cough very loudly and move on like nothing happened? That would be really funny, to be honest. The 3 minutes is just more useful for shorts that go slightly over 1 minute. Yeah, but the problem, Blue Rim, is that you can't have a sound in the background of your shorts if it goes over a minute. And me and some other shorts YouTubers, I essentially get paid twice as much if I put a sound in my video. Because YouTube is stupid. Why make a new enchantment? Just call it channeling 2. Yeah, I think that channeling by default should just make it so that you can use it during rain too. Because it's a stupid enchantment. Or it's gonna get demonetized. Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna make videos over a minute long. Speak nasally during the short. Tridents are kind of useless on. Okay. And finally, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this in. I gotta figure out something to cut to fit this in. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs. Wait, can you hold on? I gotta see something. Enchant -1 impaling 5. I feel like I remember you not even being able to one-shot guardians with impaling 5. Get back here. Why can you not one-shot it? That's so stupid. That's so freaking stupid. What a garbage enchantment. What a dumb, stupid enchantment. I hate that. Make impaling useful, please, Mojang. Even with a crit. Jeez, You mean your RPM is higher, or is this revenue share thing from claims? I mean that my RPM is literally higher. It's the revenue share thing is revenue share doesn't exist on shorts. YouTube shorts, regardless of if you put a song in your short or not, you get paid essentially 50% of what you earn. But if you put a song in your short, you get paid 50%, and the person who made the song gets paid 50%. So there are a lot of these companies that are making music, and they pay the creator to put the music in their shorts. So that's what I've been doing for a while. It's allowed by YouTube. It's just YouTube has a very stupid system, which makes it so that you don't get paid even though you contribute. Like if I make a short, right, with music in it. If I make a short with 10 songs in it, then I'm contributing to the actual shorts pool. I'm contributing 10% of what other people are making, right? But I still make the same amount as them, which doesn't make any sense. If you contribute less, you should make less. But YouTube has it set up so that you aren't penalized for using shorts or for using songs in your video, which is kind of nice, but it also is dumb. And so people figured out that if you use music in your shorts, the person who made the music gets paid. So people have started making music, and then they get shorts creators to use the music in their shorts, and then they pay the shorts creators to do it, and they take a cut. And it's pretty epic. So that's the gist of it. What are you yapping about? I am just yapping. I know a lot of YouTubers put videos on 1.2 times speed to shave off 12 seconds. Really? I have not heard of that. Please read my suggestion. It's too high up. You should change water to water or rain when explaining what Riptide does. Well, I feel like water includes rain, but you might be right. But I don't know if I have enough to do that. One good thing on Bedrock is that you can stack absorption hearts with Gapple. That is nice. I like that. Okay. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, which is so dumb because it's only good against two mobs. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, which is so dumb because it's only good against 2 mobs, and you still can't one-shot them. Maybe I do just do the thing where I speed it up to 1.2 times speed, because I have no idea how to fit all of my thoughts into this video. Tridents are kinda useless on Java Edition. Let me explain. On Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good, but they're not, because even though Tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness and Tridents can't, so Tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, Trident enchantments are kinda trash. Riptide launches you in water. Riptide launches you when wet, and is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real-life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling almost never usable. Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, which is so dumb because it's only good... And finally, I don't know how to shorten this, to be honest. Didn't you make a short on Tridents? I've made a couple of shorts on Tridents. Oh, thank you for the raid, Gunner. I have made shorts on Tridents before, but I'm making another one, and you can't stop me. Gapples should be called Giatples. That's awesome. I don't know about irrelevant. I do think that they make it irrelevant, because you can just put down a lightning rod. Let's hope Dash doesn't get the Joe Biden stutter. You guys are gonna make fun of me for the stutter, but it's just me intentionally deciding to stop my sentence because I don't like how it sounds. The one you did last time was why they are good on Bedrock. Yeah, this is essentially the opposite of that short. So it's still different enough. But, like, it's cracked in PvP. Well, they're bad in Java PvP is my point. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, which is so dumb because it's... And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, but you still can't one-shot them. But you still can't one-shot Guardians. But you still can't one-shot Guardians be good? Get back here. That's shorter. But you still can't one-shot Guardians. I might maybe be able to speed... if I speed that up by like 0.1 times, that might be fine. And then what do I... Indent the paragraphs? No. not going to do that. That would mess up. The way that I measure my shorts length is just compared to other shorts. And if I do that, then it's going to mess up the measurement. Dude, it's so hot in my room, bro. Chat, I'm taking off my pants and you can't stop me. You guys don't get to see, though. Because that's gross if you want to see that. You guys will not be allowed to watch that. I'm putting on shorts. I'm putting on YouTube shorts. Ha 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 ha. Tier 3 subs can't. Yeah, if you donate 20 bucks. I thought you were gay, JJ. What? It's crazy. All right, chat, I'm back. I'm back and I have pants on, or shorts on. All right. Anyways. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, but you still can't one-shot guardians. Okay, and then we need a line for the TikTok version. And the line for the TikTok version will be on Bedrock. On Bedrock, impaling does extra damage to any wet mob. To any wet mob, making it one of the strongest weapons in the game. On Bedrock, impaling does extra damage to any wet mob, making the Trident one of the strongest weapons in the game. That's fine. 80 bucks, Dash, come on. Donate the 80 bucks and I'll think about it. Did you say who said that's stopping me? Also, Dash, I like men and women. Oh. I could have sworn that you said you were gay, not bi, but I could be wrong. Not worth it? Fair enough. Does that mean water bucket PvP would be a good form of PvP on Bedrock? Yes, it does. It does in fact mean that a very viable strategy is enchant-pum4 impaling, right? Is when you are fighting someone's running at you, boom, got him, you know? I accidentally like spazzed and did a bunch of things, but here, look, watch this. This guy's never gonna see it coming. Or actually, wait, hold on. Here's another idea. Does the Warden take knockback? I'm assuming he doesn't. Yeah, okay, he doesn't. That's what I thought. Oh, I wanted... Oh, no. Wait. Come back. Equals Warden. Die. Okay, Piglin Brute will do. Piglin Brute. Okay, so... Watch this. And then you go over to him, and you go BAM! 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 Look at that. That's another viable strategy. You knock him into the water. What's up, Noxom? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but that is a viable strategy. You go bada, and he's dead. Versus if you just try to kill this guy normally, it's gonna take a lot more hits. Ooh, thank you for the axe, buddy. You should make out of context clips. I want someone else to do that. That's a lot of work. Random, but I saw this one hot chick in a suit and I questioned if I liked men. Okay. Cool. I thought you just said that you do like men. What do you mean you questioned if you liked men? I broke Dash. Dude, I'm lost. Alright. I'm lost on the lore of the JJ sexuality. I'm very happy to catch the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just realized I never went live on TikTok. I am such a pro at not going live on TikTok. I could make it a full-time career. Okay, chat. We're recording this script. Also, I just realized that this guy has been running for forever. Hold on. I'm just gonna pause that. I'm gonna go stop that. Fast, right click, stop that. There we go. Okay, stop that. Do you really think Dash is gonna look through weeks of footage for a 20-minute montage? Yeah. The whole point of clipping my stream, chat, is that you guys get the clips for me. I'm not going to look through them. Do you use replay mod? Yes. Okay. Trident's... Hold on, I feel awkward doing this with my face cam on. Alright, whatever. You know what? I'll do it. For you guys. Tridents are kinda useless. On Java Edition. Let me explain. On Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But they're not. Car is being loud outside. But they're not, because even though Tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness and Tridents can't, so Tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, Trident enchantments are kinda trash. Riptide launches you when wet and is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize... I ran out of oxygen. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real-life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real-life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling almost never usable. Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, but you still can't one-shot guardians. On Bedrock, impaling does extra damage to any wet mob, making the Trident one of the strongest weapons in the game. So that's why... There we go. See you later, Winale. Thanks for hanging out. Anyone stalking Dash right now? Can you drop some dust right above Dash so he coughs very loudly? Dude, really? That would be really funny, honestly. As a swimmer, I am always out of air. Really? I would think I was a swimmer, and I feel like I have very good lung capacity as a result of it. That's interesting. Clean your closet. It's messy in here. Why are you in my closet? Get out of there. You're not allowed in my closet, JJ. Get out. Get out. Get out of my closet. You are not allowed in there. No, no, no. I'm 5'2", trust me, I can fit in spaces. Bro, you're gonna make my girlfriend break up with me. She's gonna be like, why is there another woman in your closet? I don't know why I said another. She's not in my closet. Coach made us do 4 rounds of 400 fly. That's awful. Oh my gosh. Dude, the 400 fly isn't even an event. That's crazy. Bro's doing made-up events just for what? I guess you're gonna have insane stamina. I was a 200 flyer. And I was 200 fly, 200 back, 4 IM, 5 free. Those were my events. What is this short called? Tridents are useless on Java Edition. You know, I don't know if you guys ever see, Camman18 makes a lot of shorts, and so as a result, he repeats a lot of shorts, which I respect because I know it's hard to come up with original ideas for a short every day, right? So I don't really blame him. But what's funny to me about that is that his viewers are always like, the dementia is getting to him. And I wonder if people are going to comment that on my videos. If they're going to, on this video, they're going to be like, didn't you make a video about this already? And I'm going to be like, no. What are you talking about? I would never make 2 videos about the same or about similar subjects. This isn't the exact same video, but it is perhaps a little bit similar. Perhaps. No, I would never. Yeah, exactly. Short story, long, tridents suck. Tridents are great if you're not on Java Edition. The dementia got to him. Yeah. Are you gonna play hardcore on Bedrock? I might. I'm a guy, so then can I go in your closet? No. Nobody is allowed in my closet except for me and my girlfriend. Tridents are useless on Java Edition. Do you mean hardcore? What did I say? But Dash has the big men in his closet. Yo, why your bed messy? Okay, chat, listen up. Making your bed is a waste of time. Hot take. But you're just gonna get into it later that day. Why make your bed? What's the point? My girlfriend does it, and I don't understand it. And I will never make my bed. Because it's stupid. I accidentally put a second N in the title of that, and I just got a hiccup. That's unfortunate. Get out of here, hiccups. No one likes you. Alright, chat. I have to close out of Nightbot because it's not going to let me edit this. There we go. Alright. Probably not going to get to film very much of this short today because I spent so much time just goofing around and whatnot, you know? Tridents... Hold on, I feel awkward doing this with my face cam on. Alright, whatever, you know, I'll do it. For you guys. Tridents are kind of useless on Java. Tridents are kind of useless on Java Edition. You know, I don't know why, but I've never thought... I've, like, never, ever considered making my, just, like, speeding up dialogue, I don't think. And it's a really good idea, because if I speed it up to, like, 0.1 to, like, 1.1 times speed, it'll probably make it short enough a lot of the time without me having to refilm anything or rescript. That's a good idea.
Tridents are a really hard weapon to get, because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So
it's a very good idea. Thank you to whoever suggested that.
Rarely drop them.
I'm probably going to start doing that.
So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good.
What's your keyboard? It is a Rainy 75. Oh, should I add that to the specs command? Maybe I should. Low key. Where's specs? Specs. Keyboard rainy 75 with, wait, what are the switches? Hold on, let me find the switches. Epsilon switches, or is that what they're called? Prevail epsilon, yeah, okay. With epsilon switches, mouse, Razer Viper V2 Pro. Just copy that, and then we'll go. Bam, bam. Okay, there we go. Now we're done with that. Cool. Dude, why is it so hot in my room, chat? I need to take off my pants again.
So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. Pretty good. But they're not.
No. Bro just said I farted,
Car is
sorry.
being loud outside.
Yeah, it's, you're forgiven. You're forgiven, Noxum. Sue Nightbot? I should.
But they're not, because even though Tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed, making their damage per second way lower.
You stole my closet. How? I still see it behind me.
Also,
The government pulls up my chat and streams, you're cooked.
Also,
You think that I'm gonna get in trouble because a minor is flirting with me? Is that is that what you think is gonna happen? Dang, no! No! Pretty sure that it's the other way around. Oh, you said I'm cooked. I read it as you're cooked. Why would you be cooked, though? Aren't you a minor? You said in-cooked, to be accurate. You said in-cooked, but aren't you a minor? Like, what is the government gonna do to you? Because you... Okay. I don't think you say anything that the government is gonna care about. I think most of us are minors. Most likely true. I'm a crafter, personally. We are all minors, spelled M-I-E-N-E-R.
also, swords can have sharpness and... Also, swords can have sharpness
I'm a
and Tridents
farmer.
can't, so Tridents are a way
What?
worse weapon. Worse weapon.
Dude. Dude, does anyone here watch Gideon and his, like, predator caching videos? I really hope that one day he catches a Minecraft YouTuber because
Additionally,
he's so funny. Like, he made a video where he caught, like, an Arby's manager, and he just kept joking about how the guy, like, sent explicit photos to him, and he kept just being like, "You did not have the meat, sir." And, dude, if it's a Minecraft YouTuber, bro is gonna be cooked. Gideon is gonna go crazy.
Additionally, Trident enchantments are kind of trash.
Okay, there we go. Bop. Bop it. Twist it.
Additionally, Trident enchantments are kind of trash.
What did I like? Kind of weird how I said
Riptide
trash, but you know
Riptide
what?
launches you.
Who am I to question? I love Vapely. Dude, Vapely, please sponsor me, please. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from
Riptide
side
launches
to
you when wet.
side to side. Okay, chat. I will be ending stream in 7 minutes. I will get first. Oh, it's gone. Comment is gone.
Riptide launches you when wet and is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and
Boop, 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 boop. Go to that frame.
also one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Next, Jalen strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize I read a box. Next, Jalen strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize that every 9 real light hours for 3 to 13 minutes making trailing. Next, Jalen strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize that every 9 real light hours for 3 to 13 minutes making trailing almost never usable. Also, Jalen used to be an amazing way to get never usable.
This is gonna be. I'm definitely gonna have to speed things up. I'm pretty sure. Seems like it's gonna be
channeling
much
strikes
too
things with
long.
lightning, which is
I
cool
could be
in
wrong though.
theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real life hours. for 3
Check
to
if
13
there's
minutes, making channeling
monsters
almost never
underneath
usable.
your bed.
Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. And finally,
I should. That's a good idea. I wonder, are there any monsters under my bed? Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. I am pretty sure that despite the fact that I told my girlfriend come over in 7 minutes, she just came over right now. I texted her asking her when she was coming over just because I wanted to get like an ETA so I could know if I would continue streaming for extra time or end right when I get to the 2-hour mark. And she was like, I can come right now if you want. And then I like immediately responded like, no, come in 7 minutes. And then she was like, I'm here. Dash, I don't care if I don't know what your girlfriend looks like. Tell her I said she's beautiful. Girlfriend, are you in the hallway right now? Yes. JJ said you're beautiful. Did you guys hear that? Pester, do you want to come in? Okay. You're always trying to dox me. She's always wearing clothing that has that. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. She's always wearing clothing that will dox me. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, but you still can't one-shot guardians. Alright, so if I sped this whole thing up by 10%, would it fit? Is that how math works? If I nested this, okay, and then I did speed and duration, and I maintain audio, I don't know if I need to maintain audio pitch. 110. Oh my gosh! Okay, I need to see how this sounds.
Tridents are kinda useless. On Java edition. Let me explain. On Java, tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good, but they're not, because even though tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much slower attack speed.
I should just leave it like that, bro. That would be so funny. Okay, let's try maintain audio pitch.
Tridents are kinda useless. On Java edition. Let me explain. On
It
Java,
sounds so
tridents
bad
are a really
now.
hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop.
Okay, hold on. I'm thinking I might just do this and then pitch my voice down a little bit.
So
If I just pitch my voice down ever so slightly. Oh, we need to go like 59, 55. Like that. Wait, what did I just do? How did that backfired? Oh, I accidentally made it 59 minutes, didn't I? 59, 55. There we go.
Tridents are kinda useless. On Java edition.
Okay,
Let
so
me
then
explain.
if we
On
get
Java,
pitch
tridents
shifter.
are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect
This would
them to
be
pretty
so
good, but they're
funny.
not.
Hold on. All right, so if I just move it down by like
Tridents are kinda useless. On Java edition. Let me explain. On Java, tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But they're not, because even though tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword,
it
they have
does
a much
sound
slower
still
attack
like
speed,
mildly
making their damage per
choppy
second
though.
way lower. Also, swords can have sharpness, and tridents can't, so tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, trident enchantments are kinda trash. Riptide launches you when wet and is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's really easy to accidentally die using it. Also, one of the best things about tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Tridents are kinda useless. On Java edition. Let me explain. On Java, tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn.
It's hard to speak much faster than I speak. I speak pretty fast, but I could just do that. I could just speak faster. I might have to do that. Should I just post it and not mention the audio? That would be really funny, to be honest. Will people immediately click off, though, is the question. If people immediately click off, I would be sad, though. That's the problem. That's the problem
Tridents
with...
are kind of useless on Java Edition. Let me explain. On
The
Java,
problem-
Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But
You
they're
do
not,
tell
because
stream
even though
watchers
Tridents deal
don't
more
mention
damage
it.
than a netherite sword, they have a much
Post
slower
it
attack.
twice. I'm not going to post
Tridents
it
are
twice.
kind of useless on Java Edition. Let me explain. On Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because drowns rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good.
I actually
but they're not.
probably could talk faster than I talked. I might just do that. Tridents are kind of useless on Java Edition. Let me explain. On Java, Tridents are a really hard weapon to get because Tridents rarely spawn with them, and when they do, they rarely drop them. So when you finally get one, you'd expect them to be pretty good. But they're not, because even though Tridents deal more damage than a netherite sword, they have a much lower attack speed, making their damage per second way slower. Also, swords can't have sharpness, and Tridents can't... So Tridents are a way worse weapon. Additionally, Trident is... How would that sound, chat? Bro, C sounds like a D1 yapper. Dude, I'm a professional. Riptide launches you when wet and is pretty useful for getting around, but it doesn't prevent fall damage, so it's pretty easy to accidentally die while using it. Also, one of the best things about Tridents is they can be thrown, and having Riptide on your Trident means you can't throw it even if you aren't in water. Next, channeling strikes things with lightning, which is cool in theory until you realize it thunders on average every 9 real-life hours for 3 to 13 minutes, making channeling almost never usable. Also, channeling used to be an amazing way to get charged creepers, but since lightning rods got added, it's completely irrelevant. And finally, impaling does extra damage to these mobs, but you still can't one-shot guardians. On Bedrock, impaling does extra damage to any wet mob, making the Trident one of the strongest weapons in the game. I should make a thing, Styro. I could just make it longer, but then I've already explained this like 5 times. I don't feel like it, honestly. I should just keep the high-pitched voice. Okay, chat, do we think that the high-pitched voice is going to get people to click off? Because that's the problem. If the high-pitched voice makes people click off, it's not worth it for the meme. But if it could act as engagement bait. It could be people are like, that's funny. I like this video more. High-pitched is going to extend retention. I don't know if it's going to, though. I don't know. It's pretty minor. It is pretty minor.
Tridents are kind of useless.
No, it is kind of there. I think what I might do is I might do in between, where I'm going to try to talk faster so I don't have to speed it up by as much, but it might be a little bit high-pitched. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I do have to end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in the next stream. And you guys will find out shortly whether or not I decided to pitch up the video or not. Bye, guys. See you guys. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys. Peace out.